Нет, ты сегодня у нас в башне.
Howdy.
Чувак, зря. Зря.
Is it time?
Погнали. Так.
Hey.
Да, как мы не заглянули тут сюда.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping.
You looking to join the Kings?
Hungry? Thirsty? Horny? The Atomic... Hey, baby. Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler if you want to have a good time.
Welcome to the Atomic... Really now? Well, this is news. We could possibly supply what they need, but they would need to supply us in kind. They have the tech know-how to make our stills work more efficiently. Pure alcohol means we can get our customers drunk quicker. Getting our customers drunk quicker means more caps spent at the tables and stuffing slots. Plus, the extra alcohol can serve as surgical disinfectant for their needs. Good. We can supply them with all the med-X they need. For the fixer, we'll only be able to send over some... We're not in the business of getting people off drugs, so we don't really dabble in... The followers should be able to whip some up with what we have available. They just need to agree to fix up our stills and keep them maintained, plus cover the cost for raw... We ain't scraping to get by. For the right caps, I might be able to put in a good word, or let people know you're not such a bad guy. Sorry, bub, but I'm fresh out of ideas. I've done all I can to scrub up your...
Чем торгуешь? А мы тебя патрончиками сейчас обеспечим. Ладно, 5,56 давай забирай. По 2, да? Не. Ну, где-то... Так, нет, дофига, да?
Another satisfied customer. We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, if you can recruit escorts to match these customers... Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who... Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. If you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me. Just direct them to the Wrangler.
Северные ворота. Так, кандидаторша есть, робот есть. И мужичок. Короче, ладно, разберемся по пути.
Howdy. They already have that pig McCaffrey working for... I've escorted my share of idiot tourists. I'm all boot, knives, and leather, friend. And a ghoul beside. weirdos into bullwhips into crows. What am I thinking? I'm no whore. And I ain't about to hand my... Now you're talking. I suppose I could sleep. Tell the Garretts I'm in. I'll make my...
Hey.
Step up. Let's see your game.
О, кстати,
Hi.
доктор.
If you're looking for medical help, try the other doctors. I'm just... Oh, you know, finding alternative treatments for common illnesses and injuries. Stim packs out of barrel cacti and other... As far as fruitless wastes of time go... For the past 100 years or so, the followers have managed to get... But the side effect of medical success is that more people live longer. Funny how that... Eventually, we'll run out of hospitals to loot. We need new ways to produce those supplies, or maybe old ways if this research... I'm enthusiastic about helping people. Caesar can cite Cato to suit his purpose. Many people have spoken Latin. Some of them were quite... It's unfortunate that the language is now associated with... Not from the Legion, if that's what you're getting at. Books, sheet music, gladiator movie, The followers have extensive libraries, but we all draw water from the same old... I don't know anything that the others couldn't tell you. Caesar was one of the followers. Before my time, of course. He wanted to rebuild the new world in the image of the old. A sad story of good and... If you set aside his leadership capabilities, extensive knowledge, and ruthless cunning, he's just another jerk who steps on people. Oh, sorry. There's nothing new under the sun. If agave and mesquite were that miraculous, the locals would have figured it. Not all followers are people persons. Besides, someone needs to do research. I have no problem with Julie sticking me back here. Out of sight, out of mind. There are worse things one can be, though it has a noble goal, I don't think this research will yield much fruit.
Ну, можно, в принципе, его взять с собой. Побегать.
No offense intended, but why should I... That seems appropriately resolute and yet vague. If you plan to help Caesar's Legion, this is going to be a... I may not have all the answers for how to fix Freeside's problems, but Caesar taking control... As the old saying goes, two's company, but three's a small army. Okay, I'm paraphrasing a bit.
В смысле?
What's up? It could be better, but really...
Я понял. То, что с нами робот. Игрок. Я, кажется, знаю, она где. Она в башне, скорее всего.
Hey, good to see you. That's phenomenal. They supply Freeside with drugs and liquor. Upgrading their stills would increase their supply of liquor and chems. How... Good point. We wouldn't be paying anything for their supplies, just a portion of our... We get food from nearby wasteland farmers in exchange for medical services, so we could put our... Tell the Garretts we'll keep their stills running if they provide us with supplies. Thank you for arranging this. You've... Yes, old Bill Ronte and Jacob Hoff. Old Bill Ronte is an exceptionally skilled machinist. He could fix the The Garretts hooked Jacob on chems when he was working for them. Ironic, since he used to homebrew detox chems. Sobering them up and putting them back to work. Great. How much? Thank. How? Thank.
О, шар. Так, задание.
You have chems, buddy? Julie's a saint, but I don't need help. I feel young and strong. Why stop? No worries. My guy will be... If I had 2 caps to scrape together, I'd buy the materials to make my own. This guy named Dixon. Something about him seems sketchy, but I can't stop now. Last time I... At this point, I'm mostly buying his stuff just so I don't feel sick. Speaking of which... Looking for a fix, man? I got what... Yeah, man. Those cats are out of their domes addicted to my... Really? You know what? I might be willing to stop. If... Wait, man. You can't go around saying shit. Okay, I get your point. You won't have to worry. So you're back. What? Fine. If you really care so much, then give me... I'm gonna need at least 10 shots to get me through the week. From there, Never thought about using that combination before. Thank God. I thought I was... I'm gonna head to the Followers' Fort to get some rest and...
Сейчас мы по-быстрому второму челику поможем.
Head on down to the atomic wrangler. Hungry?
You want someone
Thirsty?
dead?
Horny?
Really dead?
The atomic
Stop by
wrangler
the
has you covered.
Ванграфы.
Come on, man, I'm dying. Julie, one time I was working on the water pump, and I just choked up and didn't say nothing. What the hell? Why? I'm gonna die. The only way you can help me... At least a couple of doses of Fixer, a bottle of whiskey. I can take doses of Fixer and Radaway to gradually flush my system over time while drinking decreasing shots of dilute. This shit better... Man, you're one hell of an egghead. If you think it'll work...
Так, что тебе надо? Whisky.
Welcome back. What can I... Hey, that's great. Once our stills are upgraded, we'll never be short on liquor for our patrons. If Jacob Hoff is sober, most might view us as drug-dealing enablers around here. But honestly, we care about... We've got enough crime in Freeside without a bunch of strung-out junkies robbing... Sure. Pleasure doing business with you. Imagine that! A she, huh? Well, I guess the customer who made that hell, who knows? He might not.
Shouldn't be long before the fiends are wiped out. How?
Не, спасибо. Довольно необычно, я не хочу. Так. Вискарик, мы тебя нашли.
Come on, man, I'm dying. I felt like I was dying these past weeks off and on, but the worst is yet to come. I'll head over to the follower.
Пойдем робота заберем. Благо он здесь не сильно... А, подожди. Еще же дальше, да? Да, ну и гадость, это ваша заливная рыба.
Fully integrated security. Yes, sir. Please. I am programmed for your pleasure. Visto will report to the atomic... Yes.
Туру-ту-туру-ту-ту-туру-ту-ту. Так, а что у нас за задание? Там заперто. Ай, короче, пойдемте так.
Welcome back. You did? Ha! For my customers, I mean, I'm not into that kind of shit. You're right, you're right. Something like this, it's worth a little extra because... those disgusting fetishists, I mean. Something wrong with someone if they got a... It is? It will? It didn't happen to come with an owner's manual, did it? Ah, forget it.
Ой. Так, давайте-ка мы сначала сдадим задание этим. О, что ты несешь?
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right?
Неплохо, кэшбэк. Подожди.
Welcome. I saw them. Thank you so much for helping them. If you need some medical supplies, come see me. With Jacob working with us, we should be able to spare a stim. I'm honestly pleasantly surprised they would help us out. But I can see the Well, it looks like you've earned yourself a discount on supplies now that we'll be fully covered. This supply deal... Sure. Would you like a stim? You'll need to wait another 24 hours for... The big man around here is the king. He has the most influence locally, and some of his crew haven't helped the situation by harassing. Some NCR soldiers have been bringing in supplies, but none of it is going to Freeside Local. Here is...
А я очищенную воду я не скинул, ё-моё. Мы ее сейчас продадим, значит. $49. А, ну все. Так, задание.
Mick and Ralph's. If it can be bought, it can be founded.
Come to the Silver Rush for all your energy weapon needs.
Блин, пусто. Зря пошел. Да, даже из гидранта не попить. Нормально.
You want to get your hands on some of the deadliest weapons around? Head just down the street to this... You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the south gate. Those bots are programmed to vaporize anyone who enters the... The name's Old Ben. I've been living in... I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher, crier, some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my... Exactly one of the reasons I got out of that job. Too many shifty characters looking to have someone else move their hot items. My father ran a butcher shop here in town, but business went downhill when another vendor started selling the... You're telling me, not long after my father's shop went under, and he passed away from... No one gets shakes like that unless they're eating human flesh. But no one would believe me. The sick bastard... Wasn't long before someone moved into the guy's place and found half-buried human remains in the crawl space. I didn't... After a while, I made enough money to get a passport into Vegas. Back then, you could get approved for entry for a fraction of what a... Well, I got a job working as a crier outside of the Tops, advertising for the local talent performing at the casino. Well, being a suave young guy, I chatted up the ladies from time to time, and one of the... I never touched a woman, but the jealous prick decided it was my time to go. He framed me. Sure enough, a few grand was missing from the casino vault. I have to assume the bastard stole the funds. Yeah, but what can you do? I was stripped of my casino apartment and all of my belongings. From there, I didn't have a lot of career options, as my rep was destroyed. So the escort job sort of fell into my lap. No pun. Well, I suppose you could look at it that way, but I was packing a whole different kind of heat. No, Yep. I was damn good at my job, too. But after a while, I just felt like a... When I quit the escort job, I had enough money to buy a pistol belt. Bodyguards make a good, honest living. And I had the wits and physical... After saving a few tourists from trouble, I got a reputation for being a stand-up guy again. And... I'm retired, but life has been... Ah, I get you. So you think because of my past... I got out of that work because it just made me feel empty inside. You know what? You're right. I looked at the whole... I suppose I could be a loving muse to some, while simply relieve stress and tension. Tell Garrett I'd be happy to start at the Wrangler immediately. This should be...
А вот и дурачок. Ну нахрена ракетами стрелять? Вопрос, который останется без ответа. Ну, красивые места, красивые.
Lasers, plasma, pistols, grenades. We've got it all at the Silver Rush. It shouldn't be long before the fiends are wiped out, now that their bosses are gone. Hello again.
You again. One of the families that runs the strip. They're a pack of cheaters. I wanted to be where the action is, so I got my dad to pull some strings and get me a cushy. Everything was great until McLafferty came along. That old bitch is...
Ясно.
Hey.
Morning.
Подожди, где он?
Keep moving.
Crazy con bastards.
What was he thinking attacking the dam like that?
А,
The fiends have been less organized with Motor Runner gone. Good riddance.
давай еще часик подождем.
Hey, chum. Welcome back. And who... I've heard some stories of that old guy. If the stories are true, he'll be a valuable commodity here. Looks like that gives us a full roster of new ass to sell.
Отлично.
Howdy.
Что, давайте.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. Here's your chips.
Ну-ка, где там? Что-то не везет. Что-то вообще не прет. Да, пофиг, играем. Давай еще поиграем.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. Here's your chip.
Текущая ставка. Чё-то какая-то хрень. Двадцать восемь.
Give her a spin and win big.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. Here's...
Давай еще. Ладно. Ну, леди удачи, где? Все, наигрались.
Move along, please.
Тут ни хрена. Короче, побежали дальше.
That won't last long. Buddy, you look tough enough to drink a pint of glowing water. Why don't you do us all a favor and try it?